done this a lot, right?
Oh yeah. And then you'll start getting addicted. And then you'll start looking in the mirror going, just like Sue.
Oh, I have to come back?
I need to come back again. I need to come back again. She loves her frown lines now. Because she's like, this is my angry face. And she makes an angry face. And
yeah,
she doesn't have that angry face anymore. So she's quite happy with it. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to put the band on. I need you to lift. And lift. Just because I'm dealing with ultrasound gel, I'm going to try to avoid getting it.
Okay.
I do my best. Like I said, you're going to like the results after. It's going to help with those underlying reds if you do see you have a bit of rosacea.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to help calm that as well.
Okay.
And then any of those brown patches are going to be gone. So your skin's going to feel very smooth once all the flaking goes. But you are going to notice, especially up here, these are going to get, this will start to get dark right away.
Okay.
From those ingredients. Oh, your skin is warm. She's nervous.
It's just because I have a big sweater on.
No, you're nervous.
A little bit, a little bit.
That's okay. I'll take very good care of you.
You have done this before though, right?
Okay. That man who just walked out was like more scared than you.
Really?
Oh yeah. He was petrified. Oh, I wish everything was on treatment.
So what's your most popular thing that you do here? What's the highest demand?
Thermage is going to be the highest right now.
And what is that again?
That's the one-time skin tightening treatment.
Okay.
So it lasts for 3 to 5 years.
Oh.
So that one's getting quite a bit of a demand, but it's kind of hard to say one because everyone comes in with different issues.
Okay.
So yeah, all this brown patching will start to go. Okay, that's sun damage.
Yeah. Yes, I haven't been too kind to my skin.
You're a sun worshiper, right, Trace?
Yeah, well, not so much in recent years, but I think the damage is.
Yeah.
Well, is it true that they say the damage is mostly done when you're younger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was a swimming teacher for 5 summers.
Well, that was it.
And I never put
Anything
nothing.
Right.
Well, no, because it was the darker you were.
Yeah, in the 80s, it was, the darker you were.
Okay. So what we're doing with Traci today is we are doing a Limelight procedure. Traci has some sun damage from the past, which everyone has. So what the procedure is going to do is that it's going to rid any type of the sun damage. It's also going to help with cell turnover, and it's also going to help with some of her underlying reds that she has there today. So we're just putting the goggles on Traci right now. What Traci's going to experience is a bit of the elastic band type of feel. She is going to feel warm and tingly afterwards. Any type of the sun damage is going to get darker, and then within 7 to 10 days, it's all going to slough off, and she's going to have nice, new, beautiful skin. So all of these brown patches here in this area will be able to rid any type of the brown patches here as well as help with fine lines and wrinkles, and give her a nice skin rejuvenation. So this is a treatment that can be done once a year, once we get most of the damage off. Okay, so I'm going to apply an ultrasound gel to the skin before we start the treatment, and that's just to help to protect the skin between the light base and your skin. I'm going to lower you down here.
Ooh, it's chilly. Feels nice though. Is this a clear gel you're putting on?
It's just an ultrasound gel. So kind of the same thing that you put on when you go for your ultrasound when you have babies.
Yep.
This is a Catera Xeno machine, so it does lots of things. Laser hair removal, rosacea, sun damage, toning off fungal, there's lots of things that can be with it. So, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start on the forehead. Okay, I'll do the 1 just so that you can kind of feel what it feels like.
Okay.
And then, like I said, you may jump a little bit just from the light.
Okay.
And then what you're going to feel is a tingly, warm sensation throughout the treatment.
Okay.
And that's going to last for a couple of hours. Okay.
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 Yes. I wasn't expecting it to be red.
You can see the flash.
Yeah. Big time.
So more so people tend to react more to the the flash than
Okay.
they actually do the treatment itself. But you should feel a bit of like an elastic band when it hits the skin. Is it starting to feel warm and tingly?
No.
Not too bad? Okay. When having these treatments done, there should never be any type of blisters, or any type of scarring.
Okay.
You doing okay?
Yeah. So I am supposed to see that light coming on strong.
Oh,
Okay?
yes.
Okay, so
Yeah.
my eyes are protected.
Your eyes are very protected. Yep. It's just hard. It's just bright enough that.
So you're going around specifically to all the little brown spots
I'm
right
doing
now?
the whole face.
Okay.
Okay. So anything that you may not see will come up.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm just going to work in the cheek area. So I'm just going to get you to turn your head to the side. I'm going to work down and kind of my way up. So I'm going to get you to turn to the side here.
So when you say you do laser hair removal, what
Mhm.
silly question, but which areas do you do?
Anywhere.
Okay.
Anywhere and everywhere. Laser hair removal can be done anywhere on the body.
Okay.
Just as long as it has pigment to it. If it's blonde, white hair, then no, we can't.
Okay.
Redheads are really tough to
Okay.
rid the hair as well. I also treat vascular, so anyone with vascular problems on the body, the legs, the nose.
Does that mean like the veins?
Yeah.
When you say that?
Mhm.
Okay.
Not the raised vascular, but
Okay.
those purpley.
Yeah. And the laser hair removal, how long does that last for?
Permanent.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Takes anywhere 6 to 8 treatments to permanently rid all the hair, and then it's gone.
So you never have to shave again?
No, unless you have a hormonal change or anything like that, we're almost done. I am going to go back and treat those little red veins that you have there
Okay.
and get rid of those for you. So I'm just going to get you to lift your chin.
Okay, where'd you go?
Oh, I'm still here.
Okay, no,
I'm
it's just
looking.
I'm waiting for the next zap.
Okay.
Mm.
All right, we're done. So I'm just going to clean the skin.
Okay.
We're gonna
So
put
the
some-
procedure itself
The
is done?
procedure is done.
No more zaps?
No more zaps.
Actually, the zaps weren't that bad.
Mm-mm.
It's just because it's foreign.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a foreign feeling.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's not.
Oh.
It's
It's okay after.
It's very tolerable.
No, you just go back to your regular skincare routine. Just don't use like a gritty exfoliant or anything, or take a washcloth and really try to.
Okay.
I mean, when you're in the shower and if it's dry, take a washcloth, wash the skin.
Right.
Just don't
Okay.
sit there and
Right.
5 minutes trying to rid any of the dead skin.
So the discolorment that's going to happen now,
Mhm.
is it most pronounced right after the beginning of
Within a day.
within a day, and then it starts getting better?
Then it starts getting dark, so by day 5, day 6
Mhm.
is when you'll start to notice the peeling happening.
Okay.
But it does take some time.
Okay.
But you will notice it will get dark. It should feel like a windburn, or you've been out in the sun right now.
Okay.
Feel on your skin. It's probably feeling a little bit tingly.
Okay. Yeah.
Just gonna get all this gel off. Now your skin is photosensitive,
No. The procedure didn't take long.
No, it doesn't take too long. I always tell the clients it's good to get on and make sure you have a good moisturizer
Okay.
at home.
Okay. And sunscreen.
And sunscreen.
Am I extra sensitive right now to the sun if I go
not
out?
extra sensitive, but you should definitely be putting at least an SPF 25 and above on your skin.
Okay.
And to make sure to reapply. People do not reapply, so
Okay.
your sunscreen is only active for 3 to 4 hours,
Okay.
and then it's no longer active.
But like if I'm just going somewhere and back, like you mean
Oh,
for
yeah,
extended
if you're-
periods
yeah,
of time,
yeah.
right?
But you should always get in the habit of putting a
Yes.
sunscreen on a daily basis.
Yeah, we always make sure our kids have it on, eh?
Yeah.
So what's my face look like right now?
A little rosy.
Okay.
Yeah, not too bad. I'm going to give you a mirror here to take a look at.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Okay.
not too bad.
Okay.
These spots are going to, that's just the sunscreen.
Okay.
These spots are going to start getting darker.
Okay.
Okay. Right here, I treat a little bit with the vascular.
Okay.
So you notice a little bit more here. This is going to start getting darker.
Okay.
Okay. Same here, I treat a vascular. And this is just going to start getting darker.
Okay.
Okay. So it's just going to look like any of those sunspots you had there are just going to be more brown.
Okay.
Then they're going to slough off.
Slough
Okay.
off?
That's what I call it. 'Cause
Slough.
it doesn't
They're
peel
gonna slough
off.
away.
They don't peel. So it's not like a sunburn where you can peel. It's like almost like when you get road burn, road rash. You know how it gets really
Grainy kind of?
grainy? That's what happens.
Okay.
And it just comes off naturally itself.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was
So now
relatively
we'll get
painless.
to see.
I mean, like I said to Candace, it's just because it's a foreign feeling. So when you're not, but after the first couple of zaps, I hate using the word zap, but it's just foreign. It's just strange. But then it's very, very doable. It was very, very, like I wasn't nervous. Yeah, I can feel my face feeling warm, but again, it's a normal.
Here, it might get a little tiny, looks a little bit more bruised there. You had a few vasculars that I got rid of.
Okay.
And I'll get rid of the rest of them next time.
And look how nice her skin is. So she's doing something right. So no, it was good.
Good.
It's certainly something I've never done before. So
It's a great way for protecting, slowing the aging down. It's also a great way to help with preventative skin cancer.
okay.
And it just is a nice way to have that nice even tone to your skin. Have a nice everyday look.
It's called Limelight.
What she's going to expect, that I always tell all my clients, that whenever you're dealing with trying to get that nice new glow to the skin, that when you come in, that it always gets worse before it gets better.
Right.
So she's going to notice in the next 7 to 10 days that she's going to have the areas that are sun damage are going to be more pronounced. It's going to be darker. Her skin's going to feel a little sandpaperish like. There should be at no point should there ever be any blisters, burns, or any type of water blisters or heat blisters.
Okay.
But she's going to have that. It's going to slough off within the 7 to 10 days, and then she's going to have a nice, even skin tone. And then after the 2 weeks, we'll reassess the skin, and then we're going to work more on the texture and the tone and refining the pore size as well as those fine lines and wrinkles, and ridding some of that dull look on the skin that we get from being out in the sun, our
Getting
regular
older,
day-to-day, and not sloughing
stress.
off the old, and not just sloughing off the old dead collagen cells that sit on the surface of the skin. So our skin sheds all the time, and if we don't help it to shed, that's where you get that dull, asphyxiated, minor breakouts, plus the sun damage. And so that's what we can do. So in 2 weeks we'll reassess, but
Okay.
Traci will experience it's going to get worse before it gets better.
Yes.
And then within 10 days she should have a nice